Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the West Ham Network. This is your Hammers Headlines in association with our good friends over at kneesupmotherbrandkumb.com. Make sure you do go across there and check them out. As per usual, I'm Anton, bringing you some of the Hammers Headlines for today. So without further ado, let me get cracking on one of the first stories for today. Now, I brought to you a couple of stories earlier on talking about Newcastle interested in Jared Bowen, and also the fact that West Ham have entered negotiations to bring Duran from Aston Villa, the Colombian international, to the club. West Ham have been busy in the market, and we recently brought in a centre-half, Maximilian Kilman from Wolverhampton Wanderers, left-footed central defender. Quite excited about him. 40 million quid. A lot of money spent on that defence, but definitely we are not stopping there, because strong interest in this player here, Jean-Claire Todibo, is linked again to West Ham, and it's supposedly thought of that West Ham are going to push the boat out to try and bring this defender to the club, even though we have still brought in Max Kilman. It looks like we're going for a full-blown overhaul, and Todibo is another defender that we are keeping an eye on. You know, the French defender is described as a bit of a Rolls-Royce defender, but it's going to take quite a bit of money, even though we have spent already quite a bit of money in that defence. But we all are aware of the attacking options that West Ham have got, and we do need to keep an eye on our defence, who have leaked many, many goals. We do expect some players to potentially leave the club this summer, especially in defence. Rumours are that it's going to be a Gerd. We're open to offers for Zuma as well, even though we've heard that he may not want to leave the club. We do know Jean-Claire Todibo is creating a lot of interest in Europe, in particular with Juventus keen to look at him. But lots of reports suggesting that we could be in the market to bring him into the club alongside Max Kilman. Let me know your thoughts in the comments as we get cracking on the next story, and that is about this geezer here, Jake O'Brien. West Ham have had a strong interest in the player who currently plies his trade with Lyon, the centre-half Irish, Republic of Ireland defender. And apparently Everton have entered the fray, and they are preparing a move with and potentially making an official offer. It's reported that, supposedly, according to sources close to Everton, that he favours a move to Everton than he does over West Ham. But I don't know how true that one is. But we do bring the stories to you here. But definitely it looks like there's a kind of common theme that the defence is not finished. We're still not happy, and we're definitely looking at options there. But I have said in the title here, is this Tim Steidten playing a cheeky bit of masterclass work in behind the scenes? Let's not forget about one player that we do want to talk previously about, was Carlos Borges, who was on the cusp of joining West Ham and was snapped amongst at the last minute from Ajax, as West Ham then went to Ajax and took two of their players, and look how that worked out for us in the end. Carlos Borges, we were excited about the prospect, but it never happened in the end. And I wonder if this is what something similar to that situation, but Tim is doing it now again with some other players, and one of those players is a player who does play and has been interested potentially and linked to the Everton setup. Is Rapid. He's a Rapid player, and I'm going to absolutely ruin his name, but his name is Chow. Apparently West Ham are keen to bring him to the club, lining up approximately around about a £7 million deal. He's rapid, he's tall, he's a powerful fullback, and he impressed in the Serie A last season. Verona had him on loan for a season and took up the option to buy him just this month, but it looks like they are claiming to sell the player because they're going to make a big profit on the player. And apparently West Ham have sneaked in ahead of Everton in the chase for the fullback. We all know the situation that Everton face in terms of the financial situation that they find themselves in. But it looks like West Ham are going to try and bring another defender in. And this is the player, Twat Chow. I can't even pronounce his name. I've done it absolutely ridiculous, so I do apologize for that. But this could be the one that West Ham are going to go and hijack the deal. Hence the reason I've put in there a masterclass by Tim Steidten. Because what we do have to believe is he's doing his work, he's doing his due diligence. We're linked to well over 100 players this summer window. And whoever we do go and decide to get, we have to put the faith in the full system that's taking place in behind the scenes with Timmy at the wheel. And I do believe he is doing that. I do believe that we have got many scouts out there looking at the best talent we possibly can get. And this could be another one of those kind of unheard of ones that could come in and smash it at West Ham. But that does bring an end to the Hammers headlines for today. So make sure you do go over there and check out Knees Up Mother Browns, KUMB.com, as I bring an end to the Hammers headlines. First story, Todibo or West Ham going to go in there and push the boat out to bring the French international, although not at the Euros, into the club. O'Brien is Everton hijacked the deal to bring Jake O'Brien, Republic of Ireland international player from Lyon, to Everton, as West Ham look to potentially hijack their deal for a player. Wow. So apologies for absolutely destroying his name, but that does bring it into Hammers headlines. Take it easy, and of course, everyone, go check out KUMB.com for your fantastic West Ham content as per usual. Take it easy and come on, you Irons.